Greetings, students. I am Richard Benson, President of the University of Texas at Dallas. Let me begin by congratulating you on becoming a part of one of the most dynamic and fastest growing universities in the nation. And no matter where you grew up, whether in Texas or half a world away, you are welcome here. Typically, we gather in the Activity Center for the official opening of the year. But today, we've moved our time-honored tradition to the virtual realm, and I'm speaking to you from Inspiration Hall in the Davidson-Gundy Alumni Center. Virtual or otherwise, we begin a new academic year, and from this day forward, when I greet you, I will happily refer to you as Comets. Being a Comet means that you are part of a wonderful community, a large, talented, and diverse family of scholars. And for the Comet community to function at its best, you and your classmates will need to get to know one another, respect one another, and trust one another. Over the course of your time here, you will collaborate with other bright and inspiring individuals, many of whom you have yet to meet but soon will. And, not to belabor the obvious, you are launching your educational journey in 2020, a singular year in world history. This too will forever mark your journey as scholars, and I challenge you to rise to the occasion. I began college half a century ago in the late 1960s. It was a very turbulent time in the history of the United States. Then, as now, young adults were at the forefront of calls for societal change. I encourage you to be involved and lend your voice to the causes that matter to you and to our society. As students, you factor prominently in the university's mission statement, which is that the university is committed to graduating well-rounded citizens whose education has prepared them for rewarding lives and productive careers in a constantly changing world. And how will we honor this commitment? By living our values of community, diversity, and inclusion. I want to address each one of these values more fully and discuss how they apply to your time here as a student. Community. When you chose UT Dallas, you became part of the Comet family. This includes the graduates of UTD, who for over 50 years have gone on to lead productive and rewarding lives. And of course, it also ties you to the students who will come after you and will look to you for inspiration. Diversity. Your choice of UT Dallas clearly shows that you are willing to be with people who are different from yourself. In my convocation speech from 2016, my very first as the new president, I gave 7 points of advice. One was to embrace diversity, and I would like to repeat what I said in 2016. You are about to make friends with many scholars who have vastly different life experiences than you. Learn from them and share your story too. This also applies to the diversity of ideas. Allow yourself to be challenged. Present your own arguments when you feel strongly about a matter, but always do so in a respectful way. It is okay to hold your ground in a dorm room debate, but as a rule, if you never change your mind on any topic, then it's a safe bet that you are not learning and you are not growing intellectually. Inclusion. This requires action on your part. The surest way to practice inclusion is to be involved. Consider taking a course in something that interests you outside of your major, or join a student organization. As an engineering student, I played in a jazz rock band, took 2 elective courses in music, 2 in art, 1 on Shakespeare, and 1 on the history of China and Japan. There has hardly been a day since then when I have not thought back to something that I learned in those electives outside of my major. Those are the types of actions that broaden your view and add to the richness of our university. If each of you joins with us at UT Dallas in living our values, I know that we will not only gain a greater understanding of each other, but become allies in confronting current challenges. The best thing about living our values is that we end up having fulfilling and productive lives. Everybody benefits. Remember, from your first day in the classroom to the day you cross the stage with a diploma, you are a vital part of UT Dallas. You deserve to be here. In closing, thank you for choosing UT Dallas for your studies. Enjoy all that lies ahead. Your time at UT Dallas will enrich your life for years to come. Whoosh.
Hello, students. My name is Inga Musselman. I am Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at the University of Texas at Dallas. I am delighted to welcome the first-time in college freshmen, transfer students, graduate students, and international students who are joining the UT Dallas community. This convocation marks the beginning of our academic year. Even though we are not gathered in person, it is still an important occasion in the life of our university and in your academic journey. For many of you, this will be your first encounter with some centuries-old traditions. Case in point, my academic gown is Carolina blue, the doctoral gown worn by a graduate of the University of North Carolina. My hood features Carolina blue, my school, and signifies that I hold a Doctor of Philosophy degree by the 3 stripes on my gown. My cap and tassel confirm that I earned my PhD at UNC. You may not see academic regalia again until commencement, when you complete your journey at UT Dallas. When we wear regalia, we express our commitment to the search for knowledge, that we are here to serve others, and that we recognize our obligations to all of you present here today. You will find UT Dallas rich with traditions, new and old, as befits the relative youth of our university. Most importantly for you is the wide array of educational opportunities you will find here, beginning with the many, many options for degree programs in our 8 schools. There are UT Dallas faculty, staff, and administrators who are focused on helping you reach your goals. Our Student Success Initiative, Orbit, Keeping New Comets on Course, is designed to help you engage, explore, and discover pathways to success during your first year at UT Dallas that will lead to your exciting future. Orbit is for all new Comets, freshmen, transfer, international, and graduate students. Comets, our mission is to prepare you to be engaged citizens who serve others in a variety of ways. We are confident that if you take advantage of the opportunities you have at UT Dallas, you will leave with the ability to manage your career, deal with success and adversity, and appreciate the diversity that defines our environment. Your paths and your passions may vary in your time here, but you will not be alone in your pursuits. Even in this virtual environment in which we find ourselves, there are still many avenues open so that you may embrace our diverse community, take part in events, and contribute to bettering the world. It is an honor to have you as a member of our lively Comet family. May your time with us be one that gives focus to your future, and remember that your orbit at UT Dallas is limited only by your imagination. Finally, let me introduce another UT Dallas tradition to you, the Alma Mater. While you don't yet know the words, I encourage you to learn them. You will one day sing this at your graduation. Have a great year, Comets. And now, please listen as the student musical group Novus performs. UT Dallas.